I may start referring to this as my blue phase. Hey everyone, what's up? Anyway, sometimes you know what? It's a bit of an impulse buy. It's a bit of, yeah, you're a collector, yeah. And sometimes I like goofy shit. So, you know, you pick up stuff that's kind of goofy. When I say kind of goofy, I mean, the shit is goofy. Yeah, I'm talking about a Mandalorian for Christmas and a Darth Vader for Hologram. Let me talk about the figures initially first. Okay, so I think 18 and 10, if I'm remembering my prices correctly. You know, you got an ugly sweater. Yeah, okay. I do think some of these are funny. The Christmas figures. I don't want to spend no $27 fucking for them. 15 maybe? Yeah, okay, that's kind of fun. I put them in, you know, my Christmas displays and stuff with my Father Christmas and my Santa Claus, and, you know, when Christmas time comes around. That's kind of fun. I don't have many. I have the Yeti Chewy, and I have another one, and I can't even remember what it is. You know, I pick them up when they're on sale. I gotta go under $15, but then I'll get them. This one includes, hey, that annoying thing. So yeah, there's that. I have to say, this is I can see why this series didn't sell well at all. But let me see here. Let me see if I can figure out where that is. Okay. So you see that little indentation there? It's supposed to stick down in this hole. Now, I always have a hard time finding it. And dude, it don't want to stay. I'm telling you right now, I've twisted it every which way but loose. And it don't want to stay. This needs batteries. I should have realized that, and I was stupid and did not. Anyway, but the translucent Vader, yeah, that's the exact reason I bought it, was to do the light. Vader, I'm a bit of a Vader mark anyway, but, you know, Vader with that kind of works. And, you know, I think you should have stuck that series, it should have been very limited, and it should have stuck with Vader, Emperor, maybe Han, Luke, and Leia, Chewie, just the main guys. Carrying it out to characters like the Acolyte, that was just fucking stupid. What the hell were you guys thinking? I can't even begin to comment on the thought process that obviously is not there. That OSHA is going to linger in freaking ollies for eternity. I would be willing to wager. But yeah, so this is stupid. This is dumb stuff. I can deal with it at a decent price. I mean, I think it's dumb and fun, and that works for me in some cases. But I wasn't going to buy any of these, and then I saw the Vader at that price, and I was like, oh, well, you know, I kind of dig the Vader. Okay. So, you know. And again, I wish this worked, and I need to find some batteries. When looking around for some batteries before the, you know, you gotta get a screwdriver, get that off. But before I did the video, I couldn't find any that would fit, so I was hoping to show it to you, but then again, it's like, what's the point? I mean, when this thing won't stick in the front, I mean, what is the point? That bothers me. That is a poor design right there, because that little thing can't hold on to anything. And I keep thinking if I do get it down in there, it'll just pop right back out, because there's nothing holding it. At this day and age, why are we doing that shit? It's just weird to me. I'll probably do the light and then put it somewhere, but still. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun thing to have. It's nothing special or spectacular. Bit of novelty is all it is. And yeah, it's stupid. I mean, it's something stupid. But as much as they put into these side lines, like, you know, the credit collection, it's like, gosh, I have one of those, and it's rough. And, you know, oh, I have two of those, I'm sorry. I have Bo-Katan, I forgot. And, you know, the, what was the other one? Sitting right there, carbonized. Right there's Boba Fett. Only one I got. You know, how much did I pay for it? $10. Again. Can you not see what's happening here? Is that this shit is all going to clearance? And I think they are now, but I was surprised this one. I thought this one would sell out, and I was just not willing to pay the, what was it, 28 bucks, 29? Not even been 30. I just wasn't willing to pay that much for this, so I didn't bother. It feels weird having a Vader who's blue, but I guess with the light shining up, it's, you know, the blue fabric's gonna work. I would hope. But you know, again, the whole point of this is you buy stupid stuff sometimes, and you know, just buying stupid stuff isn't bad in and of itself. In fact, it's kind of fun. I mean, I caved and bought a movie over here, World War II. I didn't want it initially, and then I was just like, you know, it's not that bad. So I got it. And, what else? I'm just seeing if I bought anything. If there's anything back here that I bought for goofy reasons. Oh. You can see his ears, Captain Carrot. I just thought it was funny they did a Captain Carrot. That's all. I mean, it's kind of dumb. And I don't have many McFarlanes. But I bought Captain Carrot. I mean, that says something, right? And, you know, the cereal guys. And Chester Cheetah and Tony the Tiger. All of those. They're fun. And they're goofy. And they're fine. Some people take collecting very, very seriously, and I take it semi-seriously. But there is a point I think goofiness is warranted. And these figures, these Christmas figures, I mean, since they are straight repaints, I think you sell them at a lower price point, you're making bank, because they're funny. They're not, how do I say this? They are entertaining, but they are also too fucking expensive. In fact, usually they charge more for these, and it's like, I'm not gonna spend that much. Period. I wouldn't spend that much for Boba Fett. I'm not gonna spend that much for a Mandalorian. Okay? I'm not gonna spend that much on a mainline character. I'm not gonna spend that much on a novelty character. I kind of want the Wicked Witch of the West as a Asajj Ventress. Haven't seen it on sale yet, but when I do, I'm going to debate it. That might be fun. The glow-in-the-dark ghost, too. I mean, yeah, he looks like a Klansman when he's, you know... I can't believe Hasbro let that one go. But, yeah. It's goofy shit. But again, the price point has to be right, and Hasbro hasn't figured that out yet. I don't think Hasbro has the capability to figure that out, to be perfectly honest, because if you ask me, they keep screwing themselves over on every freaking corner because they ain't bright. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I will say, thankfully, Star Wars is in such a bad place that I can get a Darth Vader for 18 bucks. That's how bad of a place we are in. People who keep saying that Star Wars is making money? No, I think you're mistaken. I think the IP is in trouble and everyone knows it, and everybody's worried because they're about to lose everything. And that ain't gonna be good for anybody. I do think this whole thing's gonna implode, but there will be survivors. But there's not much you can do with Star Wars at this point that is going to pull it back up. There's a couple of things I can think of, but really, honestly, I don't think Disney will do that because they don't understand the brand they have. WWF is doing the same thing. WWE, excuse me. And, you know, again, it's all about making profit and not thinking about your audience. And at some point, that audience is going to go out the window. But yeah, somebody told me, you know, hey, at least Star Wars is making money. No, they're not. They're all going to discount stores, and they're all going nowhere. This stuff is not selling, and this novelty shit, even though I kind of like it on a goofball level, it's not moving. And it's not going to move at the price point they have it at. If they had it at $20, yeah, snatch it up. You know, I would feel like I'm overpaying, but I would still snatch it up just for fun. And if you notice these things, these sidebar things, they're disappearing. This at least makes a little bit of sense because it was a hologram thing, so that at least made a little bit of sense. These are just goofy. I don't mind Goofy. I like Goofy. I love Goofy all day long. But at the same time, it's like $27 for something goofy. Don't get me wrong. I actually like it. But it's not worth 27 bucks. And I think the audience out there has already determined that and are going, yeah, you're right. Because all this shit's going to clearance. And while you will see Masters of the Universe head to clearance from time to time. Okay, quite often, because most of my collection is based off of that factor. But while you do see it, you don't see them go to Ollie's too often. Except for during the pandemic. That could have been a supply chain thing, I don't know. I don't care. I got a bunch of shit from it, I'll say that much. So that's all I wanted to talk to you today about, is just getting goofy shit in your collection, because I don't see how you can not get goofy shit in your collection unless you just don't have a sense of humor. Which I know a few people that don't. They're terminally serious, so maybe. Still, thanks for watching. Have a good day.